Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Anushka Gandhi, and in today's video we are going to talk about the possible job opportunities after you get your post graduations or graduations done at a university and or at a college. So I'm going to give you the insights of both, about how and what you can expect after you complete your education at a college versus at a university. Now the reason why I'm making this video is because recently I've been receiving a lot of messages and comments from you guys asking me or mentioning about your courses and asking me if they'll be able to find a good job post completion. Now this is the reason why I thought it is a very crucial topic, that you need to know how exactly the job market works here in Canada, especially in Ontario. So we're going to start with this video. This video is going to be very informative, so stay till the end. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, especially if you are an immigrant or a student, an international student who is looking to come here in Canada. So without wasting any further time, let's get started with this video. So when it comes to jobs in Canada, I always feel very confident and I feel very excited to talk about it, because here in Canada, despite being from a healthcare background, I have tried my hands on in numerous fields of jobs. So irrespective of the profession, despite not having a proper degree, no qualifications in that particular field, or no experiences, but still I have always managed to work for different backgrounds, and those jobs have always been very easily accessible to me. So this is why I thought I should make this video, and I'm going to pour my insights about what it takes in order to find a job. Trust me, it's not always your degree, it's not always where you study from, it is actually what you have or what you're bringing to that job position. So when it comes to college and university, we always have our vote for the university, because we always have that in the back of our mind, that universities are going to be the best place of education and colleges are somewhere secondary when it comes to staging or grading the education levels. So although they're like two parts, because when it comes to taking admission, especially when an international student is planning to study here in Canada, they would always see for the process, how tedious the process is to get into a proper college or a university. Especially when we talk about a university, we know how much it takes. We have to prepare an SOP, we have to provide them references, we have to have a proper GPA score. So it takes a lot when it comes to a university admission, because it's a very long process. Besides the fees are on a higher side, so also the duration of the course. So when it comes to university, we always have a lot to give, and again, it's like give and take, so we get a lot from them. Whereas for a college, it's pretty straightforward. You have to score a pretty much decent score in an IELTS exam, and that's all it takes. They usually don't ask you to have a very high score in your previous studies, maybe your 10th, maybe your 12th, or maybe your any bachelor's degree. So when it comes to admission, we always find it easy to secure a seat in a college, whereas a university. And that's the reason why we've been seeing a lot of people being attracted to or choosing colleges and the courses in the colleges rather than universities. But again, in the back of the mind, we always think of the future. We're all concerned about is the jobs, whether we'll be able to secure a good job, a decent earning job after completion of your education in a college or a university. Now, when we talk about college, like I said, most of the colleges, especially for a post-graduation course, would be offering you a diploma. It's a post-graduation diploma, we call it PGDM. And here, like the word says itself, it's going to cover a lot of stuff, but that's going to be just a brush up of everything. They're going to give you an insight of everything, but there's going to be no hands-on experience. You would not be working as a co-op, you would not be working, you won't be getting the field experiences, because obviously it's going to be of a small duration, probably a year or two. Some post-graduation courses, diploma courses, are also for as less as 8 months. So you could always imagine the amount of skills and experiences you're going to earn from a college or a degree in college. and that is how you might have a bit of a trouble finding a job after completion of these courses. Whereas if we look at a university is always going to give you field experiences. They're going to have huge projects, although colleges do also have a project at the end of every course, the final semester. But universities have got a deeper insight in terms of asking you to get the projects done. They also have you do a co-op. Co-op is basically working. So they give you a small gap in between semesters wherein you work as a co-op, you work in the same field what you're studying in, and that's kind of a field experience you get while you're studying in the same background. So this is how, besides that, university it's a long course. Universities usually conduct courses as long as 3 to 4 years. That's how you're going to get a deeper insight of everything and anything. That is how you're going to develop a lot of skills, a lot of experiences, and the staff is also going to give you a hands-on experiences, a hands-on demonstration of everything that you need to put for your future jobs. So this is the reason why we think university and colleges, the job opportunities in a university and a college has that, the difference. That's the line of gap. Now, besides that, I have also heard from although it has been exactly the same for me, but I've also asked a few more friends just to have, a combined opinion in terms of the interviews in terms of jobs. So in Canada, there is no job placement. I know we've been hearing a lot in India or any other countries that there are job placements is during or just before your final semester in a post-graduation or a bachelor's degree. But here in Canada, there is no such concept of job placements. There won't be any any companies who would be approaching the colleges or universities, and then you can just show your resume, tell them about your skills and get hired. No, that doesn't work here. This is not the concept of Canadian job market. Here you have to hunt for your own jobs. Yeah, there are some colleges or universities who would be offering job fairs. So basically, there would be a room full of people, the companies who would be having openings, who would be looking to conduct public interviews, or what we call it like interviews on a larger scale. They would be doing many interviews and would be selecting a few. But again, it is not the exact procedure. I mean, it's not very formal. It's just a casual job fair wherein you can go, drop by a resume, and that's everything. There's no assurance that you would be securing a job seat there. But here in Canada, the most used or the widely used approach of finding a job is LinkedIn, or going on job sites like Indeed or Job Bank. That is how you get in touch with the employers. Now one thing I want to make it very clear is Canada has never asked you whether you have studied from a college or a university. So rest assured, they're not going to check your resume just to verify if you've studied from a college or a university. All that matters to them is what their job position is, the opening at the company, their job requirements, and your skill sets. They just want to verify if their job requirements equals to your skill sets. They just want to make sure that if you are the right fit for the job. So if you have that notion in your mind that college education is inferior to university education, or the job opportunities are less, again, they're not going to verify if you're from a college or a university. All that matters to them is the skill set. Now, the reason why university students tend to get more jobs or tend to find jobs easily is because their education is deep. They learn a lot. They get a lot of skills. They develop a lot of experiences. They get a lot of knowledge, because obviously the duration of course and the depth of knowledge that they get from the universities. Obviously, they're going to get a master's degree or a bachelor's degree, whereas a diploma degree, of course. So this is why. Now, what I would like to give, there's one solution which I would like to give. If you're someone who thinks getting into a university is a tedious process, or it's a very long process, and you would like to just go for a college instead, and would definitely not want to spend for those many years, do it. But besides that, you can always try developing yourself. You can always try educating yourself by taking short courses which would help you get those develop those skill sets, or develop those particular assets for the job market. Now what you can do today is you can go back and find out the field which you think would work the best for you, go into their job postings, find out what their job requirements are, and try to develop those skills. This is how you are going to approach the employer. This is how you're going to stand out, irrespective of being a university grad or a college grad. Because at the end of the day, what matters is what you bring to the employer, what you bring to the company. So rest assured, keep developing your skills, try gaining experiences, work for free. Just volunteer to work at places which you think would be a good future job perspective for you. So this is how you're going to eventually find jobs. And again, in Canada, like I've mentioned in my few previous videos, word of mouth is something which works as a wonder. So if you're someone who thinks there's a friend who is working for a particular position at a particular place, and you think that that work would actually suit your interest, you can always request that friend to refer you to that place. And that's how you're going to, because there's someone who's taking your accountability, so even the company feels assured that this person would really be a suitable match. Now I think this video has helped you understand if you should choose college or university. Again, just a bottom line, there is no such thing. If you think you've got enough skills, if you think you're very confident, if you think you've got enough of knowledge about a particular thing, the degree won't matter. At the end of the day, what matters is what you bring to the community, what you bring to the company. So I think that was all about today's video. I just wanted to clarify these things because I've seen a lot of people being confused about whether to go with this, whether to go with that. Again, when it comes to the courses, I am going to make a different video to let you know what and how those courses work, or what they exactly deliver when it comes to studying here in Canada, like different courses like IT sector, healthcare sectors. So we're going to make a video, so subscribe to my channel, don't forget that. And if you have any questions regarding this university, college, or anything at all, please feel free to comment down below, and I'm definitely going to take a look there. So I hope that's everything for today's video. We'll see you back in my next video. Until then, goodbye.